Jeff Mayweather, what are your take on Bernard Hopkins facing Sergey Kovalev on November 8th, HBO?
I think it's going to be a very tough fight, but I think that, this is a fight that Kovalev needs to define himself because, he's beat some decent fighters, but he still hasn't beaten no real big names. So, I think that, he needs Bernard Hopkins more than Bernard Hopkins needs him, for people to actually, get behind him and actually he's beat a legitimate, great fighter.
What do you think of Kovalev so far? What stood out about him?
He's a tremendous puncher. And he has decent boxing skills for a guy with his height and to have power. He does have decent boxing skills too. But like I said, but still, the opposition that he's been in there with hasn't been nothing, miraculous. So, he's done what he's supposed to. If he's a good fighter, he's did what he's supposed to.
What about Hopkins? What have you seen from him in his last two fights?
Hopkins is Hopkins. You're going to get the same thing from him all the time. He's consistent in what he do. Basically, one thing with Hopkins is this. Hopkins, I don't know why, I don't know how, the guy always learns how to, control the pace. He always controls the pace of the fights. I don't care what the style of the fighter is. Next thing you know, they slow down and they're fighting at his pace where he can, he can get his shots off, he can grab, he can hold, he can do whatever he needs to do, most of the time to win.
What about Kovalev's trainer, John David Jackson? He's been in camp with Bernard, fought Bernard. The fact that he knows Bernard so well, could that play a role?
Not really. Because the thing is, it's different. That was, I don't know how many years ago they fought. And the one thing about Bernard, like I said, it's kind of like, he's kind of like Floyd in a sense to me, because that's one thing with Floyd. Floyd can let you look like you're fighting your fight, but you're not. You end up fighting his fight, and that's the same thing. Bernard, he's the exact same way. But his thing is this: is that he slows you down. Every fighter that, I don't care what their pace is, they end up fighting at his pace. And I think if Kovalev, if he ends up fighting at Bernard's pace, he's got a chance of being upset.